So all even at 7 now. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
We got to stop down Aaron Rodgers right here.
Better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
There's no way. There's no way. Oh, yes way. Yes way. Yes way. That's how you do stuff right there.
Will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
All right, I'm about to throw a dime right there.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure.
Oh, that's pathetic. All right, let's stop him.
So that one overturned.
I might not
they
make
say
it.
the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Dancing to his left. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down.
Okay, Aaron.
He was going through his progressions. Not there,
right,
not
I'm about
there.
to
After
stop
about the third one,
right
he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Catch that. That was right in your face. You should have caught that.
An incomplete pass.
But I don't know why you didn't
down.
catch
That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers.
Get off of me, bro.
Incomplete.
I got my nose.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
All right.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Yes, let's go. That's how you stop.
So
Right
the
there.
defense
That
able
was
to get
not the
off
best.
the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals
I'm about
of the
to
game. They've
break
got to be
some
effective
ankles.
on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Holding. Return team every time. Yeah.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Backwards. This might be a bad idea, but
now a play fake here on 1st down.
yep, I read that so wrong. That's my fault.
And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Yep.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off.
We're coming
and
back
it proved
right here.
fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 12 carries, 56.
And that's
he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Yeah, 2nd touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now James returning. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
All right.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
There we go.
Throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
I like this. I like this.
Off the bootleg. Myers. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Blazer.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
This could be a touchdown, but I might be get sacked. So.
Off play action. Myers.
Yep, Blazer.
Past the 20.
Blazer.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching 10-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
You're not going to expect inside.
So 3 plays already, 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Mostert.
Touchdown.
And across the chalk into the end zone.
Unstoppable.
Touchdown.
For sure, Raheem
Mostert. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Goal to the extra point, and they will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
It's good.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Man,
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah. Jones hit and the ball's out, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
And this is going to be 49er football. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Touchdown.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery,
and oh my goodness,
I didn't realize he was going to do that. But
he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. These two teams all tied after one.
No, I hate pros. Quick slam.
Back to throw. Myers. No, bottled up fumble. It's out.
Oh,
it's
no.
And the Packers pick it up.
What was that? What
his guys will get the football back. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand.
Push him to the first down. Push him away
because you've got to take care of the ball.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package.
Heavy
heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2nd and 2. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. They'll set up a screen for Dillon.
I don't even think
nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
On 1st down, Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
Oh, it's
7 yards to pick up there. Rodgers again now.
Yep.
And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
There we go.
And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Fighting to stay upright. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted.
Gosh,
Adrian Amos with a pick.
Man, I am throwing off.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the side.
How'd he hold on to that?
I just check on his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. On 2nd and 12. Rod, nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down.
I want him to go back.
Sack back at the 29.
Even further.
Javon Kinlaw in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tonyan.
Fourth down. They're going to kick a field.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Cosby puts it through.
Great.
And they take a 17-14 lead.
Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls.
Forces him to settle for 3, and it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's to the veteran tight end, Carter Landry. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come
George Kittle wide open.
Middle,
touchdown.
Looking to throw. Myers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I hit. My guy shook it.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Myers. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, Carter Landry maybe doesn't have the speed he once had in his Longhorn days, but he showed a nice little burst after that catch.
Almost like he had a little bit of a throwback there, huh, partner? Because while he was never really a burner, he did have the ability to outrun linebackers. And here, as you described, he looked like the 2014 Carter Landry. And he rumbled for a big gain.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this one is incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Caught. Brandon Ayuk. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant.
Go. No huddle.
And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the...
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown. In the final seconds of the first half. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
I get some challenges. Just throw a touchdown.
And of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points.
I don't think I get a half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. And the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've hit halftime, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Looking deep for Adams. He's got it.
Wow,
complete.
that was how.
They'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Man, Rodgers is kind of quick.
Races down the right side. That's all you got. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
No,
and they're able to get this one across the 35.
Yeah, right.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time
let's go.
Somebody's there defensively.
Let's
that was
go.
the same case on that play.
I thought he got
Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Oh, man,
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because...
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
fault.
Za'Darius Smith bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Now Myers off the play fake. They'll get this into the hands of Aiyuk. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
That's to his running back, complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help both.
I knew that. I meant to hold it. I don't know why.
By Darnell Savage. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I wasn't expecting that.
And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones.
I wasn't expecting
just a yard on the pickup there. It'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
4th quarter.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Another catch for Valdes-Scantling. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now Rodgers. He's knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Rodgers to throw once more. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down.
Hang on. No, hang on. He got it.
The 41. Now it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way. Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
After the incomplete pass, here now is
this is a touchdown. Ayuk square is about to be wide open.
Throwing again. Myers. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for the Niners.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw.
I'm just going to run.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game.
No, I'm going to do an onside.
This one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team.
I never
quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. That ball is caught.
Wow, that was a good play. That was a good play.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
To be honest, I don't care.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 30 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I think that's going to happen. I'm just going to run the ball.
Crosby with the extra point. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Oh, they're trying to get the onside kick.
And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Off play action. Myers. Oh, he's going to go for it all.
Oh, I thought he had it.
Able to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the 49ers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. It's a run with Mostert, and he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. After the sack on 1st down, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
I want an interception return.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for San Francisco, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Seattle Seahawks.
And I'm going to end stream here, and I will come back later. Later, everybody.